You're sitting at a plastic table outside a warung in Ubud, and you've just eaten a full plate of nasi campur, rice, a little chicken, some tempeh, a fried egg. And the woman behind the counter is smiling at you, and the bill is about $1.65. You have a scooter parked 10 feet away that costs you around $45 a month to rent. The morning smells like incense and rain. It's hard in that moment to explain why you ever thought the life you left behind was the normal one. But there are things I didn't know going in, things I figured out slowly, sometimes expensively. This is the list I'd hand someone before they booked the flight. First, Indonesia is not one place. Bali and Jakarta are the same country the way New York and rural Vermont are the same country. Ubud gives you rice paddies, a slow creative pace, and yoga studios wedged between temples. Jakarta is 16 million people, extraordinary food, real career infrastructure, and traffic that will rearrange your relationship with time. Yogyakarta sits somewhere in between. University energy, a genuine arts scene, Borobudur 40 minutes away, and a cost of living so low, it almost feels like a clerical error. Know which version of Indonesia you're actually looking for before you land. Second, the money. A one-bedroom in central Jakarta runs around $325 a month. That is not a typo. Meals at local warungs are consistently around that $1.65 range. These numbers do require you to live somewhat locally, which is not a hardship. It's actually the good part. Third, the visa situation is workable, but not simple. A social cultural visa runs about $50 for a 6-month stay. The bureaucracy around it, and around renting an apartment, signing anything official, moves at its own pace. Bring actual patience. The kind where you sit down, order a coffee, and accept that today, this paperwork is not getting finished. Fourth, the humidity. The air here is wet in a way that takes your body 3 or 4 weeks to stop fighting. Midday in the lowlands can be genuinely stifling. Most people end up restructuring their days. Early mornings for anything active, afternoons somewhere shaded, evenings back outside when the temperature drops and the streets come alive again. Fifth, and this one I couldn't have predicted, how warm people actually are. Not performatively, genuinely, curiously warm. You will be called a bule, which just means foreigner, and it's rarely said with anything but mild affection. Form one real friendship here, and you'll understand very quickly what the word community meant before it became a marketing term. Sixth, learn a little Bahasa Indonesia, 50 words, a handful of phrases. Terima kasih. Thank you. Knowing it changes your prices at the market. It changes how a driver treats you. It changes whether you are being shown something or just tolerated. The country has a whole other layer underneath the tourist surface, and the password into it is simpler than you think. Seventh, get a scooter, not a taxi account, a scooter. For $45 a month, you have total freedom, and freedom here is worth more than any amenity you'll pay for. 8, 9, and 10 collapse into one observation. The things that surprise newcomers badly, the traffic, the heat, the slow bureaucracy, are not deal breakers. They are the texture of the place. The people who leave early almost always came expecting a resort that happens to be cheap. The people who stay adjusted their expectations about efficiency and got something that feels, most mornings, like an actual life. That is the version of this worth understanding before you commit to anything. And if this has its hooks in you, if you're sitting there running the numbers and imagining the mornings, the video on your screen right now is the one I'd watch next.